How's it going, everybody? My name is Boletus, and today we are playing the INDEV version of Minecraft, so pre-infdev, pre-alpha, and pre-beta, and of course pre all of the versions after that. This is actually my second time trying to record, because the first time everything was all over the place, so I decided to just restart, so here we are. We'll just do normal island, normal shape, we'll do huge size, and theme will be normal. Maybe in another video we'll play around with all of this stuff, because there's stuff like floating, and over here theme, there's like hell, paradise, woods, you know? So cool stuff, so we can maybe in the future do that. But yeah, I've decided that what I am going to do is I'm going to try my very best to build some nice castle. Look at this. Weird formations, but that seems to be normal for INDEV. But yeah, this is basically my first time playing. This looks like a nice cave, but I think that was a skeleton. Oh, yeah, probably what I should do before getting a bunch of materials down in caves, I should probably set up some stuff in this wee home over here. So off we go doing that, I guess. Also, one thing that is really weird about these versions is the fact that there is no sound, which makes it even more terrifying when you're down in caves, because monsters just sort of appear behind you, and sometimes you can't really figure out where they are coming from because you can't hear. So yeah, that's a little bit annoying, but of course there's nothing we can do about it. But we will start off with one of these beautiful fuckers right here, and we will just start off with a pickaxe so that we can get a little bit of cobblestone to make some stone tools, and we'll also get this coal down here. 13 should be enough for what I need, and also the nights in this version are awful because like beta and like alpha it is ridiculously dark, but as you can't hear anything around you it can be a bit scary. So I'll first make one of these. I'll make a stone pickaxe, but I will also be making myself a stone sword, and I will be going out and getting a good bunch of food before nighttime because I will need it. I'll put up on screen now just how big a normal world is compared to this. And this is, of course, tiny compared to what we have nowadays, and even compared to Alpha, but this is far bigger. This is probably 2 or 3 times bigger than the normal worlds for this version. So I'm not sure if I've said yet. Oh, I'll get this. My plan is I'm going to build a castle. What I am going to do is I'm going to try my very best to build some nice castle. And I'm not sure if this is going to be a single video or if I'm going to turn it into a series, or I'm just not completely sure yet. But I guess that depends on how well it goes and if other people enjoy it, because if this turns out to be a very boring video, I don't want to have to make another one, you know? Oh shit, there's plenty of pigs around here. Look at all them pigs! Alrighty, now I've got a decent amount of food, so I'll head back home because it's going to become night sooner rather than later. Oh, and there's a few pigs on my way back home, so I'll be getting those, of course. Here we go! Beautiful! Oh, shit, the terrain is all over the place around here, but I do want that iron. Oh shit, keeps on going. The last one we only got 3 or 4, so that's 19 or 19 to 20 bits of iron just from that one piece there. That's ridiculous. Alrighty. And I also gotta make one of these. Gotta make a furnace. And I'm gonna break up here just so that I can see a bit better at night. Is this going to be harmful? Might be harmful, I'll just take it down. You know, there's just something peaceful about this version, because there's not much going on. It's a very basic version, but there's nothing wrong with that, because it just feels cozy, you know? Slightly creepy, especially if you start doing this. See, now it's creepy. Now it's a horror game. Oh, shit, now it's an unplayable game. But yes, it's cozy. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. This is all you ever need, you know? Oh, come on. I cannot see any monsters yet, which I find quite interesting. Oh no, there's one zombie, but there doesn't seem to be anything else that, or at least anything else that I can see. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start smelting up this stuff. I might actually block that off because skeletons can just suddenly appear. Have I said what my plan is yet? I'll find a flat-ish spot, probably over there. That looks like that could be flattened a bit. It doesn't need to be big. Of course, it won't be amazing because it's INDEV. It's basically the oldest version of the game. It will be nice and cozy and without a door because for some fucking reason, doors don't exist yet. I mean, look at this. Isn't that horrible? There's no doors until INFDev. I'm going to make myself a little bit of this. And a sword. Beautiful. Oh, was I seeing things or was there an arrow that just went over me? I think I might be going crazy actually. I forgot I was going to cook up some food. It's probably a good idea. I'm assuming I'll only be able to make 4. Yeah. Oh well. So I'll just wait until the day, and then we'll start doing more interesting stuff. It's turning day! Why hasn't that broken down? That's weird. Oh shit. Oh, hi friend. Oh, fuck. Alright, we'll wait for that guy to die first. You dead yet? Yep, you're dead. And now, I think that we should get a little bit more stuff to be able to go down into the mines so that we can get some cobblestone for our castle that we're wanting to make. Well, I don't know about we, but I definitely am. And before we do, I'm just going to go save, because one thing that you've got to keep in mind when playing INDEV is that you've got to constantly save because it doesn't automatically save, so you've always got to save file. And there we go, we have saved. We also need some coal, and there's some coal. Wonderful. So it looks like the ore veins in this version are just ridiculously huge a lot of the time, which I find kinda funny, and it's also quite useful because you've got such limited resources in these worlds, so it does make sense. It looks like a cave. Also, you can't press shift to sneak. There's no sneaking. You cannot be sneaky in these versions. I was just pushed. Oh, it's just a fucking pig. That scared me. I thought I was being attacked, but the attacker was just really bad or something. Oh. These caves are so all over the place and confusing. And there's a good amount of gold around. There's also a good amount of places for monsters to just appear. There's no good reason to get gold, but we might be able to use it just to show off a bit. I have not seen one monster yet in these caves, which is... Oh! I was about to say, which is probably a good sign. But suddenly... suddenly there was a monster. Oh shit. I did not notice that at first. So I'm assuming that this is the level that I'm wanting to be at for diamonds, but I have zero clue because if I press F3 it does nothing. What the hell? It's quite fun how glitchy this is. Nothing is lighting up very well. What would kinda be fun is getting enough gold to create a house completely out of gold blocks. Although that would take a while, and I'm not sure if I will be able to do that in one video. Is that gonna work? There we go. When are we going to be finding useful things? Or the question is, are we going to be finding useful things? I guess iron is useful, but I'd like to find a few diamonds. Yeah, I'm bored of caving now. I'm going to try and find my way back up to the surface, and then we can try and make a plan of what we're wanting to do. Right, there's the way out. Oh, it's night time. Time to try to not die. Oh, look at that. There's our home. There's no monsters around us trying to kill us, so we seem to be safe for now. I think that tomorrow, instead of doing some mining, I'll do a bit of quarrying so that we can actually get a decent amount of cobblestone so that we can actually start properly making the place that we want to build. Beautiful. Nothing will be killing us now. Oh, and it's daytime. I've got to make myself one of these bad boys once again. Actually, I'll make myself two of these bad boys. Alright, let's start collecting a bunch of cobblestone. Whoa! Excuse me! Now that's just fucking rude. I'll fix this up first. There we go. Fixed. And I think right here will be our quarry. How is there gold already? It is very high up for gold. Weird. There's the first pickaxe gone. Well, there's our other pickaxe gone. So this here, it isn't an amazing amount, but it should be enough to just figure out what we are doing. But of course, before then, I've got to figure out where I'll be putting it. But over that way, there seems to be what looks like a bit of flat land. So I'll have a look and see. Yeah, no, this isn't as flat as it looked. We'll go around and have a look to see what the flattest bit of land on the island is. But by the looks of it, we'll have to do some terraforming. I think I'll just try and flatten this stuff out a little bit more, and that's our original house. It's just directly there, so it's very close to where we started, which I think is probably quite nice. Quite a nice thing to have, but it is turning night, so that will have to wait.
3 a.m.
So I have made 2 shovels, both iron, of course. Yeah, so I will now just be getting rid of this hill here. And that means that if we decide to continue on in this world, there will be a little bit of space for future projects. Not much, but a little bit is better than none. It's already turning night. That's ridiculous. Although we are nearly done with flattening this place out, which means that hopefully once the sun comes back up again, we'll be able to actually start building the foundations of our wonderful castle. Hopefully. Alrighty, back to work. Now why is that there? Oh shit. And one more block. And there we go. This hopefully should be enough space once we get rid of a few more trees, which is of course easy enough to do. And then I will be putting down the foundations with these beautiful cobblestone blocks that we've got. There we go, that should be good foundations. I've got like the main thing, and then of course the entrance, and over here there are some towers. There's 4, 1 on each corner, just to make it not one big square. So yeah, but sadly, once again it's night. So I just learnt that I am stupid and dumb and also stupid. I can go into options, click this button here, and suddenly there's sound. I thought there was no sound in this version. So now that it's daytime again, I may as well continue to build the castle. So that's what I'll be doing now until all of our blocks over here are gone, and we'll have to get some more reasonably soon. So that did not last very long. So back into the mines we go. And now we'll be able to hear if there's any fellas trying to kill us, unlike last time. That scared me. The fact that there is a massive cave directly underneath where I am quarrying is ridiculously annoying. Also, I noticed over here something really unusual. Look at this. There is lava directly underneath that water. Isn't that odd? I'm just lighting up some places around here so that I can keep quarrying, but making it a little bit safer, because safety is key. Oh, it's turning night. Never mind. I'll just go back home. Ah, no. It's only night. I can keep quarrying. I'll just fill in the walls. There we go. Now I've got a big home. A big, far more unsafe home, I should say. Shit! Oh my god! That scared the shit out of me. They do not make much noise. Oh, fuck. Come on, just let me kill you. Ooh, well, they are too difficult to get. I'm just going to try my best to ignore them. Is it daytime yet? I think so. Ooh! Why did that scare me? Please just die. Thank you. Is this enough? Probably not, but it's a good... Well, I can't even say it's a good start because it's not a start, but you know what I mean. But anyways, I'm going to keep on building, and hopefully it will make a good chunk out of it. Or add a good chunk, I should say. And a good chunk it has! I'm not sure if that made any sense, but oh well, I'm keeping it in. I'm tired. But now I've just got to make these a bit taller, and I've got to add some details, of course, because this is very boring. It's very bland. First of all, we'll do a little bit of this. There we go. Now we can stand up here, and I will also bring this in a bit. And there we go. Now we've made it so that we can get up there, and over here. That's alright. I'll find ways of making it more interesting, but of course now I've got to go back down in the mines. Oh, there's a zombie over there. I'm just going to ignore him. Oh, hi friend. Oh, there's another friend. Slightly more scary friend. Oh, that is a lot more than I expected. Okay, hopefully that's all of them for now. Quarrying does not seem to be a very easy task, because every single time I dig down a few more layers... Oh, another friend, look at that. But basically every time I dig down a few layers, there's another cave that I've got to deal with. There we go. So I think I've got enough to do a little bit more of this. I think that I will also be adding in some detail, maybe with some stone, just some plain stone, but I will do that after doing all of the main stuff. We'll go 6 up and see if that is enough. Ah, shit. There's 2 of them down there. I've also got some stone cooking so that I can add a few details. But I am actually really liking how this is turning out, especially for an INDEV castle. It's great. It's absolutely amazing. In my personal opinion, which my personal opinion is objectively correct. Oh shit. So my thoughts are, how would this look? I do not know. Do I like that? Not really. Maybe if I actually put it into the wall, which is probably what I should have tried at first. How is that? Better. Not amazing, but it's definitely better. And I'm also going to do this, and over on the other side as well. Oh, because there is no such thing as stairs yet, but there are slabs, but there's only these slabs. But actually, now that I think about it, I'll make a few of these just to play around with. Oh, come on. Yes, I like that. Yep, those slabs definitely add a lot. I forgot one of them there though. But yeah, that adds a little bit more colour and diversity into it. But anyways, I'll do the same thing that I did there to here. Oh shit, and hopefully not fall to my death, because that would suck. I really do not like this part. I really do not like it. There. Yeah, that's starting to look good. And it's already nighttime again. And I have also just run out of cobblestone again. Isn't this just great? Okay then. Oh boy. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Now just this guy, and I think that there was another one of these boys. Fuck off. It was not letting me hit it. Now that's just rude. I like that though. That's a nice building. This here is what it takes to make a really cool castle. And if that's what it takes, then I'm gonna do it. I think it's worth it. You know, I don't like you very much. Where the fuck is it going? Okay, there it is. Looks like it's turning day now, so I'm just going to sit here and wait. Oh shit. Alright, out we go. Oh shit. Here's to hoping that this is enough to finish it, but it might not, but we shall see. I think this is at the same height as that. Yes, yes it is. That is the first time I've fallen off of the tower trying to do that, and hopefully it's the last. Because I feel like from up here all the way down there, that's going to do a lot of damage. I might actually put a torch up on each tower also. And that there is the towers done, so now all we need to do is the trimming around here, and it's turning night once again, but we'll just ignore that. Will that be fine? Yeah, I'll just ignore that. And now just these bits, and then I'm going to wait until the day to have a proper look at the castle. There we go. Now just wait until day. Oh, fuck's sake. Come on, die already. Here we go. Now I just gotta run away from this creeper! Yippee! Funny content! And look at this! Completed! Oh, almost. I've got to add a few more blocks. Just gotta add the final touches of the build. There we go! Look at that. I am quite proud of that, and I think that's how it's got to be. It looks perfect as it is. I'm quite happy with that, and now I'll just take a big screenshot, which is F7, isn't it? Yep, there we go. Always takes its time. And I could also probably do this, just so that I can sort of stand up here and have a look over the... I have no clue what just happened there. Look over the turrets. So let's just do that, because actually that's a good idea in my opinion. See, when you think you're finished, there's always something else. But yeah, there we go. We'll leave it at that. But anyways, this is your favorite part of the video. It's right at the end of the video. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Please like, please subscribe, all of that good stuff, and share with a friend. I bet that your friend would love having a look at this wonderful, wonderful castle. And if they don't, are they really your friend? Let's be honest for a second. Are they really your friend? But anyways, yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you later.